Hey guys, welcome to another commentary done by Diggity. This match is going to be between Free and Young, and I'm actually never heard of Young, nor have I seen him play. I'm pretty sure I haven't done a commentary with him. That's why I like Pro League, or I should say, yeah, not the Winners League format, Pro League format, because you actually get to see these guys out. He's a pretty young player, born in 1988, according to the Team Liquid database, which is freaking awesome. You guys should check it out. For all the inside stats, it's generally what I kind of peruse ahead of time. And I really like this matchup. Woojin Stars versus Hwasong Oz. We got some really fun matches. Zero versus Lomo next. Lomo very much known for his Wraith play. Zero a very solid Zerg. I'd say he takes about 50% of the games that he is fielded in Pro League, which is huge. And then Gwemchi. Gwemchi is one of those up-and-coming protoss guys. I think he's going to take off at some point. But he's going up against Haya, a very formidable opponent. And I think if either Lomo or Haya can pick off a game, which is really critical, they can allow Jaedong to take out Piano in Game 4 at that stage. And then it can go into that ace match with Jaedong, and no one can take on Jaedong from the stars right now. Maybe they'd put in Free. That would be my prediction for an ace match. But new maps out. Neo Medusa, not really one of those maps that is going to affect PvP play, because buildable middle doesn't really affect Protoss play. I really like it because I think it's easy to deny scouts and easy to cheese on, really. And so you can end up with creative play, or you can end up with that long game macro play because you got that mineral only on your inside. So I think longer Protoss games are also entertaining to watch. But I feel like most games end up being pretty short because most players usually go for the creative option. Surprised actually that more players at this level don't send out 2 probes after the gateway and scout out that temple wall, and then get rid of their temple wall themselves. But anyway, I'm going to have to favor Free in this matchup. Maybe Young will be able to pull out something amazing. I don't know. I think this is mostly one of those experience boosters for Young, because Free is just a very strong Protoss player, and I think Protoss versus Protoss is one of his specialties. By the way, donations page up. Special thanks to everybody who's donated thus far. I am going to be able to pay off the internet bill that I owe, which was actually a significant amount of money, and then hopefully be able to sign up with new internet. I'm also, I guess I can start looking at least a computer part in the near future, maybe a motherboard or something like that. See what I can get, because I think my computer's like 6 or 7 years old at this stage. Thinking about streaming NetHack as well. Maybe let me guys know if you guys are interested in that. Instead of I'll just do live streaming commentary of NetHack games for the night, because I'm feeling like I don't know where to go with the NetHack commentaries at the stage. Upper left hand corner we have Pretty, aka Free, 10 o'clock position, purple Protoss, color of power. 6 o'clock position we have Young as the yellow Protoss. Actually missed that color to start. I thought it was going to end up being white. Anyway, yeah, Neo Medusa, one of those maps. The middle is buildable now, but I really don't think that's going to affect Protoss versus Protoss play. Here, it might affect some of the Zerg play on this map, just because you might end up with, I don't know, proxy hatcheries in the middle. At least opens up that degree of cheese. But Terran pushes, I'm kind of curious how that's going to end up working out. I know Kenny's really excited about Neo Medusa. He's like, holy crap, this is now an exciting map. I've got my protected mineral only, and I can do some fashion of a push pylon going out, so it looks like we're not going to see at least any cheese right off the bat, both these guys putting that pylon in front of their base. Anyway, yeah, I really feel like this is one of those, again, this is very dangerous kind of game for Oz. I don't know who else they can really throw out to go against Free. Almost feels it's like one of those sacrificial losses. They're like, okay, let's just send out someone to lose to Free. That way they can get experience. I think Backhoe's still injured. They could say send GG Amo. Special thanks actually to Luke for sending this out. Apparently AEMO is something close to love, so it's like GG love. So it's like I love StarCraft, something along those lines. But the rest of the lineup, outside of Spears, just, yeah, not anyone you really want out there. Putting up Jaedong versus Free right off the bat is kind of a risky, because Free might be able to pick 1 out of every 5 games with Free. Free could take 1, was that right? I'm not sure if I said that right. 1 out of 5 games with Jaedong. So you don't really want to risk that. So you know Jaedong's a guaranteed win in Game 4 versus Piano. And then otherwise, yeah, you just need to sneak one. And obviously Free's not the one you need to sneak it against. So just, I think they're throwing out this guy for practice. That's the strategy, at least I'm seeing. And this is nice, getting rid of that temple wall mineral patch. Looks like he's got his gas. Both players going for the gas first, so they are going to go for more. They're not going to go for early zealot play. It looks like a probe. Ooh, Manor Pylon managing to sneak off there. And I think that was, oh, did they switch colors on me? Oh, well, 6 o'clock position is getting Manor Pylon here, and that is, in fact, that must be so frustrating. It's like you're in a game, you're going up against Free, you're somewhat nervous. That's Young getting Manor Pylon. Ooh, another Manor Pylon. That's 2 inside the base. Usually you'll see the single dedication, but not the 2, and that's really going to screw mining up, actually. And you can see the anti-miner pile on the opposite end going up, but not really going to provide any defense at this stage. First zealot being produced is going to have to go to work at that stage. It looks like a zealot kind of wandering around. He's going to try to run up, get some probe kills on top of everything else. But that's really going to, yeah, that's got to mess with Young a little bit. At least I know it messes up the timing overall. The key to mana piling, though, is, as people have told me, is it's to get as many kills as you possibly can afterwards, and then hope that you screwed up. But honestly, he didn't trap any probes, but this is really disrupting. You can see the 4 probes behind there. That might be worth the money, just having those nodes blocked off like they are. It looks like that zealot just wandering in, so we'll see how many kills it can get into the bonus. This is one of those maps where you can just, if you want to send in a zealot, you're going to be able to get that zealot in either way. But critically, Young, at least he's getting the scout out. Let's see how key is on that scout. There's that first probe kill. See if you can get it. Oh, 2 probe kills going to the bonus. He's not going to be able to disrupt the gas. There are 2 zealots going to be ushered away. But if we can get that zealot out, actually, that's going to be pretty sweet, because not only did he, because usually you have to sacrifice your zealot for any kills up in the field. Now I'm going to work on that second pylon with that second zealot in the stalwart defense mode, and that probe's still out there. Okay, it didn't get any kills, but at least it is going to be able to escape. And now that cybernetics core up. I'm not sure if that economically, I'm pretty sure that might have worked out. He forced him to build 2 zealots first of all, and so that's 2 zealots rather than going straight to dragoons or getting your cybernetics core a little bit early. So Free's getting cybernetics core a little sooner. Plus he's going to have a dragoon, which is going to be basically a second unit, although he might have produced, I don't think he produced, oh, he does have a second zealot. Second zealot was up top, so never mind. So he did produce a second zealot. The range is going to come out, and otherwise he might have thrown Young a little bit off his game. Young oddly mining the minerals here. Now he's going to trip the pylon wall up. But the probe able to get up. The zealot actually backing off. He's going to try to make a dash back to the ramp to try to blockade this scout. Looks like Free putting another pylon down in the back of his base. Neither player actually dedicating tech. And it looks like most of them just content to stick at 1 tech, keep their supply going up. They've actually, usually I see a next dedication. There's that dedication now. So 2 gateways and a robotics facility. So 2 gate tech on the end for Free, and no dedication of tech in the opposite end with 4 pylons. Yeah, usually on the 3rd pylon is when you see that next level of tech. At least that's kind of the play I'm used to, but both getting a little bit later just because of the scouting and whatnot. But 1 gateway plus robotics facility. Is he thinking about just taking it as expansion here? Yeah, he's going to go for that mineral only expansion, which is insane to me because that's opening him up to almost anything in PvP play. Usually, if you're going to try to go for your expansion, you at least put down a 2nd gateway. Sometimes you'll put down 2 or 3. But what Young is going to try to do is he's going to try to sneak something here, try to get an economic advantage. He's going to hope that Free is going for a 2-gate expansion himself, but he's skipping the gateway to try to just push the mineral line a little bit. Oddly enough, and there's that observatory now going for Free, but Free's going to have a... honestly, that's a bit dangerous. He might be able to work it, though. There's a robotics facility on his end.